Your name has often been mentioned in the same sentence as Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s as a possible future fight down the road. When we had Roger on the show, we asked him about that fight, and he said he didn't think you would pose any threat to his nephew and that he believed the fight would be a mismatch. How would you respond to those comments?
Well, yeah, at the moment, I wouldn't want to take that fight on now. I think another probably 2-3 fights. I want to get a little bit more experience and then move up to 147. First of all, I want to clean up the 140-pound division and then move up. You have to remember, I'm not going to jump into the deep end too quick. I want to fight someone like Floyd Mayweather when I know I'm ready. And I know if I did fight him, I will cause him a lot of problems because, he's never fought anyone with the speed, with the movement and the foot movement like mine. And I think I can cause him, a lot of problems. If I've got a good jab, which Floyd always has problems with. And the speed, like I said, is a key point that I have because, with Floyd, he normally isn't the quickest fighter out there when he's fighting opponents. But if he's fighting someone who's quicker than him and who's going to catch him in between him throwing his shots, I think it'll be quite difficult for him to get a flowing. But, that's a fight in the future to look at. I think that's what, motivates me to work hard and win all these fights because I know there's a bigger picture at the end.
Mosley is fighting a stablemate of yours, Manny Pacquiao, and a lot of people are counting Shane out of this one. Do you think Shane has a chance in this fight against Pacquiao?
Well, I think if you look at it on paper, you might think he might have a chance. But, if you look at the way Shane's last fight went, it's going to be a bit of a tough one for him because Manny's a very, explosive fighter. He likes to work hard, throws a lot of punches, likes to stay busy, and will Shane Mosley stay with that pace? I don't think he will, with the age and the tough wars he's had in his previous fights. But, who knows, in boxing, one punch can change a fight. I know Shane's got the power to knock anyone out. So, Manny has to be careful for the first couple of rounds because Shane's going to come up strong first just to catch Manny and put him on his back foot. And, like I said, if he hits anyone clean, he will knock him out. But, if it goes past maybe 5-6 rounds, I think the fight's on Manny's side.
What was the reason behind removing Alex Ariza from your camp and getting a new strength and conditioning coach?
Well, we spoke to Freddie Rocha, and Freddie was happy for me to do that. A few things in the camp I wasn't happy about. And, now we working on someone. We work with a new guy called Michael Vale. I think Michael Vale brings something else to the table. Alex is good at what he does, but I really think there's always time to change and move on to something better. But yeah, like I said, there are a few things in the camp that I don't really want to go into, but I was not happy about it, and it was quite difficult, working together and everything. So now, things are going smooth, and I'm working with Michael.
Okay, now before the McCluskey bout was announced, you had all sorts of people in boxing calling you out. People like Breas Prescott calling you for a rematch, and you also had Kell Brook calling you out for a fight at welterweight. What do you think of both those opponents being possibly in the future?
I think in the future, I think that could happen, I don't think Prescott was one to call me out. I think that was just rumors someone made up. But with Kell Brook, there's no point me moving up to 147 pounds and beating him and then getting comfortable at 147. I want to clean up the 140-pound division first, and then I can move up and beat the best. But, I think that if I did box Kell Brook, I think that'll be a nice, easy fight because, styles make fights, and that'll be a walkover really. But, in the day, that's boxing for you. You're going to get loads of fighters calling you out and stuff. And at this moment in time, people want to face me because they know that they're going to get a lot. Their name's going to get a lot bigger. They're going to get a lot of publicity out of it. So, who knows? Did Kell Brook really call me out, or is he just doing it for the publicity thing? So, we don't know yet. Okay.
Now, what do you expect for your 2011? Where do you expect to end up by the end of the year?
2011, I want to be the unified champion of the 140-pound division, and hopefully then thinking of moving up to 147 and having probably my first fight around the end of the year. So that's what I want to do, because like I said, I'm a big 140 fighter. I think going up to 147 will make me even better fighter and stronger.